Hello and welcome to So You Think You Can Counsel. Today our goal is to find our community counseling center the next best addictions counselor. The representative we have here today is Joyce. And Joyce, it's great to have you here today.
Thank you.
Audience, are you ready? Let's meet our contestants. Contestant number 1 is Callie. And Callie has her master's degree in counseling from UC Berkeley. She enjoys spending her evenings with her friends and driving her convertible with her pet chihuahua. Callie's dream job is to work at a hospital as an addictions counselor. And that's Callie. Next, we have Harmony. Harmony has a master's in counseling from Evergreen State University in Washington State, and she enjoys driving her VW van around Puget Sound while listening to Bob Marley. She also enjoys doing yoga. Her dream job is to work as an addictions counselor in a prison. And then finally, we have our third contestant, Deborah. Deborah is a graduate of Grace College in Indiana, and she has her master's degree in counseling. She has been working for 3 years for a nonprofit organization, and she enjoys seeing people overcome their addictions. She's currently working on a book that's entitled Get Over It, Tackling Your Addictions. Deborah's dream job is to work as an addictions counselor in a rehab center or a community center. So Joyce, what would these contestants have to face on a daily basis if they were to be hired today?
Well, I would love to answer that, but I'd first like to see what the contestants have to say.
That's a great idea. Start with Callie.
I think that I would sit in my office and talk to my clients all day and just talk with people and have conversations with them, which I totally love. So I think it'd be totally fun.
Yeah. What about you, Harmony?
I would love to sit in my office, have my clients come to me. I would brew some fresh herbal tea and just talk about life.
That sounds so nice. And Deborah, what about you?
I would expect to be in my office and have my clients meet with me. We would make treatment plans and help them get over their addictions.
Great answer. Question 2.
Why did you ladies choose to specialize in addictions counseling rather than some other area of counseling?
We'll start with Callie.
I think they're all pretty much the same. I know they're kind of different, but I just want to be a counselor.
Thank you. What about you, Harmony?
It just feels really right to me.
That's great. It's in your heart. Okay. And what about you, Deborah?
Addiction counseling really focuses on the drug and alcohol abuse, and that's really something I'm interested in.
Thank you. Next question.
What are your educational qualifications and how did you earn your license?
Yes, ladies, how did you earn your license?
Well, I have a master's degree from UC Berkeley, and I'm a licensed mental health counselor in the state of California.
Thank you. Harmony?
I have a master's degree in counseling from Evergreen State University in Washington, and I am a licensed mental health counselor in the state of Washington.
Great. And Deborah?
I have my master's degree in counseling from Grace College. I am a I'm a licensed mental health counselor, and I am part of the Indiana Association on Drug and Alcohol Abuse.
That's awesome.
That's perfect. That are the qualifications you need for Indiana.
Next question, let's get to the good stuff.
How much money are you ladies expecting to make in this position?
Callie, how much are you expecting to make?
I mean, I went to school for a really long time, so I feel I should be making at least 6 figures.
I feel you, girl. I feel ya. What about you, Harmony?
As long as I have enough money to keep my VW van running smooth and the herbal tea coming in, I'm good.
Thank you. And Deborah? What do you have to say?
After working the last couple years, my colleagues have made around $35,000 to $40,000.
great answer.
Well, Deborah, that's right on the money. The average earnings of an addictions counselor is $38,000 a year. Of course, that is going to vary depending on where you're working. Private practices make less than that, while if you work for a government or a larger company, you'll make more.
Now it's time for the final round. Contestants, you'll be going face to face. And I'm going to hand it over to Joyce.
Okay, contestants, I will be giving you scenarios, and you are going to answer with the best way to handle this particular situation. The first scenario is, you see a client in the grocery store. How do you handle this situation?
Callie, please answer for us.
I would like totally go up to them and say hi because I love seeing people I know at the grocery store.
I don't think that's actually what we're looking for,
Oh.
is it, Joyce?
No, Callie, I'm sorry. That is not quite what we're looking for.
Sorry.
Anyone else?
Deborah.
Well, hopefully we did justice in the first session. But if I were to see them in public, and if they were to come up to me, I would gladly say hi. But if they didn't approach me first, I would not approach them first.
That is a great answer. The client should always be first to initiate contact. Okay, our next scenario. You are at a drive-in movie, and you notice your client in the car next to you partaking in illegal controlled substances. How would you respond?
Harmony, how would you respond?
I would definitely wait, but I would bring it up in the next session.
Try again.
Well, actually, in situations like these, it would be best to maintain a neutral stance. Bringing it up in the session could conflict with that neutral stance. However, if you both clearly see each other in the car, then it'd be too much of a distraction not to bring it up. You should be happy to talk about it and help them to overcome the situation. But just remember, maintaining a neutral stance is most important. Okay, now for the final question. Why would you ladies like to become addictions counselors?
Callie, let's start with you.
I just really find a lot of joy in seeing people overcome addictions, and if I can walk beside my clients through that process, I think it would just be really rewarding.
That's a great answer. What about you, Harmony?
Well, when I was younger, I struggled with addictions, and so I would just love to allow people to feel the joy that I have felt from overcoming my addiction.
And finally, Deborah?
I have seen addictions tear apart my family, so being able to help and be step by step with the people who are struggling and being able to overcome it would be very rewarding.
Thank you. Now, contestants, if I could just have you step off stage, Joyce will deliberate for her final decision. So Joyce, what were your thoughts on our contestants? Let's start with Callie.
Well, I think she has great qualifications, but I think some of her answers are a little unrealistic, especially on what she's expecting to make.
Salary-wise.
Yeah, salary-wise.
But what were your thoughts about Harmony?
Harmony, again, I think she has great qualifications, and I love her free-spirited approach, but I'm not sure that would work best with my team members that I have already.
That's understandable. And then finally, what did you think about Deborah?
Deborah, again, she seems great. Her qualifications are perfect, and her expectations are right on, and I believe that she handled situations correctly, and I think she would be a great asset to my team.
Awesome, so I think we've made our decision.
Yes, I think we have.
Okay. Contestants, come back out. Okay, so Joyce has deliberated and she has come to her final decision, and I will let you guys know which one will be the next addictions counselor.
Thank you. Well, I think all of you ladies have great qualifications, but there's one of you who stood out above the others, and that is Deborah.
Congratulations, Deborah.